You are listening to Larry Keenan with the continuation of our productivity series. Today's subject, Get Organised, Part 1. Tidy up your desk. Do you find it difficult to work on your desk or find office supplies when you need them? Remove old sticky notes, outdated papers and notes, junk mail, magazines, as well as any obvious trash and wrappers from your workspace. Store office supplies such as pens, paper clips and push pins in small decorative containers or store them in a flat tray in your desk drawers. Throw away any broken office supplies or dead plants that are on your desk or sitting in your office. Clear out your closet. Closets are notorious for being cluttered with anything and everything from last year's spring shirts to shoes from the 90s. Begin by purging any clothes that are obviously stained, damaged, ripped, torn or no longer fit. Next, remove any clothing and accessories you no longer want or need. Finally, take a good look at items you haven't worn or used in a year, as well as items that are hopelessly outdated. Will you really use these items soon, say tomorrow or even in a month's time? It might be time to bite the bullet and say goodbye to these items. Deal with junk drawers. Crack open that drawer you know you're afraid to open. It's time to do some much needed cleaning. First, pull out any items you can easily identify and know you will use and place them in a permanent place. Second, get rid of anything that is broken, expired, leaking, damaged, mismatched, or missing a mate or working part. Donate or give away any sealed items or products you no longer want or unnecessary duplicates you do not need. Do you really need 5 can openers if there's only 2 of you in the house? People with ADHD are taught to only handle things once. It's a good policy even if you don't have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Sort out your files. Pull together any loose files that are floating around the house or your office. Go through each of the files and check the contents. If the files are still active, file them. If the files are inactive, be sure to archive them. Any material that is expired and or no longer needed should be shredded and properly recycled. Do you have any duplicate files or one too many files for a particular project or item? Consolidate the contents of files where you can to save space and clean up your filing system. Tackle clutter in the rooms of your house. An easy way to figure out what constitutes clutter in a room is simply what doesn't belong or doesn't add value to a particular room. It could also be anything that's an eyesore or that makes you grit your teeth and turn your eyes the other way when you come across it. Take a look at the different rooms from your home, what doesn't belong, what items should be processed and taken care of. Common household clutter includes items such as unopened mail, junk mail, old magazines, books, receipts, bags filled with recycling materials and the like. Dust off daily routines. Here we touch subject 4, plan in advance. Is your daily routine cluttered? That is there an easier way to do something in your daily routine? Or is there actual physical clutter that hinders or blocks you from actually physically doing something? Maybe there's a simpler or easier way to get to work instead of your normal route. Could you clean up that pile of junk at the foot of your bed that you always trip over on your way to the dresser or closet? Take a minute or two to think about what tiny changes you could make in your daily routine to make things a little easier for yourself. Reassess your commitments to friends, family and co-workers. Over-promising your time is one way to clutter up your schedule. If you can't truly commit to appointments, you're creating unnecessary havoc in your calendar and chaos in your life. Clear out mental clutter by removing yourself from commitments, appointments and meetings you know you can't possibly keep. Take care to be more conscious in future of how you offer your time and energy to friends, families and co-workers. Remember, a cluttered and chaotic mind helps no one. Overhaul your information intake systems. Quiz. How many RSS feeds do you follow? What about all your email and magazine subscriptions? How many people, businesses and organisations do you follow on social media? Chances are you probably have lots of information coming at you from different angles over the course of a single day. Unsubscribe from RSS feeds you haven't touched in weeks, email subscriptions you don't read, and be choosy about who you follow, friend and like on social media channels. Declutter your car. Your car is a busy place. You bring things in and out of it, leave things in it, and basically stuff tends to pile up over time. Grab a trash bag and a small box and head over to your car. Be sure to get to clear out these areas: the glove compartment, the trunk, driver's side console, front passenger console, and the back seat. Trash any junk and clutter you find. Use the small box to collect and transport items you need to bring into the house or office. Tomorrow, we continue with optimizing your computer. Do you like this video series so far? If so, click through to YouTube and select share. Subscribe to my channel and share it. Then use the link in the description below to visit my website to discover what's holding you back from success.